This is Three Beards Media. Real talk, no filters, no scripts. From sports to culture, we say what others won't. Turn it up, lock in, because it all starts right now. Live from the AKC Andrew Downs Studios and powered by Revelton Distilling Company.
From the bright lights flashing down in Old City to a 2-drink minimum and it sounds so great. Bus non-stop on the interstate, truck stop coffee keeping us awake. Midwest roads, yeah we know them well. From Des Moines to Chi, got stories to tell. Late nights, bright lights, open mic fights. Killing on stage, then it's back to the flight. From the cornfields to the Vegas Strip, ain't no state where we don't fit. Billy and Willie's workshop, welcome inside, where the jokes are sharp and the laughs collide. From the neon glow to the small town dive.
Welcome.
Hi, Billy boy.
How you doing with the? Look like you got the new mic.
Yeah, I'm all professional and stuff.
Yeah,
and you got a good look too. You look like what you call when those the astronauts saw the moon. You got like your shot your top of your head. You look like a.
No, I got here. Check this out. Like, see, I can control this light. Problem is, it's right above my head, right? So I can go like, see, I can go brighter.
Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna see if I can see it. Hold on, let me put my glasses on.
See, then we're brighter. Then
Let me see.
we go down.
Okay, yeah, I can see it now.
And we go back.
Yeah.
Where did those come from?
Let me tell you,
It took me so long to see that.
You're hanging out with the wrong guy this week.
No, I found these in 1985 at Jukebox Saturday Night one night when everybody was cleaning up. And the funny thing is, I thought to myself, how did this guy not know that he didn't have these on? How? I've never seen anything quite like these. It just wow.
Your eyes are like,
Yeah.
they look little tiny in there.
Yeah.
You look like you should be like the little old ladies driving in the movies where you can just see your head.
Mr. Magoo. Yeah. Oh, okay. Going blind.
Well, maybe that guy got lucky that night.
Yeah. I don't know.
Maybe that guy, it was the chick was like, just leave him here.
That's right. But yeah, that chick must have been uglier and shit. Let me see what you really look like. Leave those off.
Oh, that could.
But anyway, I'm looking at the whole thing here. Our whole setup, like the font and the billet, and me and you, and this looks very professional. This whole page looks good. You know what I mean?
Are you just seeing it the first time?
Well, yeah, I never really.
You put those glasses on now. You notice?
Yeah, no, I'm soaking it in now. But this actually looks like. I mean, if I was somebody that didn't know and I came upon this, I would say, "Oh, these guys look like they've done this kind of thing before." It looks.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
Listen for a while and find out that no idea what we're doing.
No, fuck no.
Give us a call 515-442-0703.
Yeah.
We want your thoughts on the Iran war.
But first, here's a little ditty from Nugent or something like that. They always have a band that they play.
Would that be maybe they'll stop calling us idiots if we talk about how much we love Ted Nugent.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I still can't get over the idiot thing still.
I have comments from last week's segment of whether or not a woman should or that what's the extra woman do after the threesome? A couple people.
Oh yeah. What do we got?
I'll have to find it.
Well, obviously these guys have never had a threesome.
These idiots have never been with anybody before.
Obviously, these fucking morons have never had a threesome before. If they had, they'd know. All I know is this: I've met a lot of swingers.
Yeah,
travels.
Mm-hmm.
None of them were attractive.
No. Well, you know what? I saw there was a big article the other day. I follow this Vegas podcast thing, and they had a big article about the Green Door. Remember the place I was telling you about?
Yeah, in Vegas.
And they had these girls that went there, and they showed the whole thing about what it's like. It actually is not that spooky. I mean, it's something that you know. I mean, I would go and look around. I think they made it sound like, oh, you don't ever want to go in there. It's horrible. But
see, I am bringing you out of your shell.
Yeah. You know, next time we're in Vegas, let's do it. Let's go to the Green Door.
You old man.
I'd lose you though in the Green. That'd be the problem. I'd be in the Green Door thinking, oh, me and Billy are gonna have fun and goof around. The next thing I know, Billy's gone.
Yeah, you never heard from again.
No.
I got kidnapped into some matriarchal Amazon society.
All right, I found him.
All right.
Some HBO Cinemax soft porn from the 90s.
Somebody named Weird, it's just me, said, nope, I disagree. You can have the game, and I will stay between the two naked girls.
Mm-hmm.
Because I believe we mentioned that they would just go, and then we could go watch the game.
Yeah.
Miss Stavos says, yep, 100%. The fella can leave so the two women can finish the job without pretending. You better believe they were waiting for him to go watch that game.
Yeah. She gets it.
See, so, I mean, nobody was calling us an idiot right there. They understood. They got it.
No, they're waiting for one of our hot takes to where you say something that just some people.
Well, the guy that's like, I'll just stay in the bed with the two ladies. He's picturing like two, like, you know, supermodels or something.
Yeah.
Bottom line is, if I'm in a threesome, one of them's at least 300 pounds.
Let's do this. Let's talk about like chicks that we all know. Like
the only way
back in the day, would you have done a threesome with Laverne and Shirley?
100%.
Okay. Thelma and Louise.
100%.
50%.
Okay.
Wait, who was Thelma and Louise? Was Julia Roberts?
Let me Google famous. Let me Google some famous women duos, and I'll be right back.
Yeah, no, it was Susan Sarandon and Gina Davis.
Done deal.
Yeah.
You kidding?
But now with Laverne and Shirley, Penny Marshall and whatever the other little one was a cutie. They're both dead now. But
yeah. Penny Marshall wasn't horrible when she was young.
No.
Yeah, I would.
Okay. With the Golden Girls, if you had to pick two of the Golden Girls, which Golden Girls you taking?
I'm taking
Rue McClanahan.
I'm taking
Betty White.
Yeah, I'm taking Betty and Blanche.
Yeah, that's Rue McClanahan. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Okay. Now we go into Gilligan's Island. Would you either Ginger or the other one,
Marianne?
Yeah. Or are you kinky and you go Mrs. Howell?
Ooh.
See,
you're doing this wrong though. What you have to do is you have to put together two different threesomes and you have to pick between them.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
Then they have to be like, they got to be tough. Like one of them is Selma Hayek.
Oh, you always got her in everything, don't you? You pop her in any chance you get.
Oh, she's the most beautiful woman God ever created.
Mm-hmm. Cindy Williams, Reverend Green. There you go.
Okay, so on this threesome number one is you, Selma Hayek, and Lizzo.
Okay, I see what you're doing here. Yeah, I like. Okay, I understand it now. I understand what we're doing here. Yeah.
Threesome number two is you.
Yeah.
Sofia Vergara.
Mm-hmm.
And Rosie O'Donnell.
There you go. Okay, I got it. Let me give
Which
it
one you going with? Which threesome are you having?
I think I'm just Selma Hayek there. I got it. Yeah, and then but Lizzo. But there's a chance Lizzo could actually kill you in bed. And here's the thing: if you're doing the threesome, you can't gaslight one of them. You gotta put as much effort in.
Hold on, you don't get to go.
Both of them. No.
I'm just going to spend all my time with Selma Hayek.
And Lizzo, you sit here's a bucket of chicken sit in the corner. You can't do that.
No.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
You have to full on.
Well, I didn't have to be chicken. I don't know why I said it. It could have been anything else. It could have been a pizza. It could have been tacos. Stop it.
It's the Billy and
A
Fuzzy
lot of people
show.
don't know that.
A lot of
Billy-
people don't know that Billy and Fuzzy Zeller are really.
Oh God.
There's 2 degrees of separation. So you're going Selma Hayek and Lizzo then?
Yeah, but yeah, see that there's a strategy to that too, because you got to figure out a way to make Lizzo part of it without her actually hurting you. You know what I mean? You're not going to 69 Lizzo because she might flip over and hurt you bad. But yeah,
You got a fucking human centipede. Lizzo. Okay, now you got to give me one. You give me one.
All right. Let's see. I'll give you a good one here. Let's see. Something really hot. Taylor Swift and I was gonna say Billie Eilish, but she's still like kind of cute. No, that's not good. Taylor Swift and Janis Joplin.
Okay.
Could you do that?
Well, there's got to be another one.
And you?
No. You got to have. You have to choose between 2 threesomes.
Oh, okay, another threesome. Okay, the one. Okay, that's a Taylor Swift and Janis Joplin, and you,
Right.
and Beyonce and Ellen DeGeneres.
Wow.
I'm going Taylor and Janice on that.
Okay,
one.
yeah. And
Even
James will
though
tell you
I'm
just to hold on.
I'm more attracted to Janis Joplin than I am
All
Taylor.
right.
Swift.
Yeah, you know what? See, it's not fun to play this with you because you're a weirdo anyway. God knows it's you.
I
Yeah.
got some iconic duos.
Okay.
We'll go through some iconic duos. Which threesome are you picking? You and Carrie and Samantha from Sex in the City,
Okay.
Which
or
one's
you?
the- I don't even know.
Carrie was
Carrie
Matthew Broderick's Jessica
Right.
Parker, and Samantha's the Kim Cantrell.
Yes.
Got it.
Or Glinda and Elfata from Wicked, the stage musical.
Ooh.
So that's
I think you got to go with witches, just because they're witches.
this
And also that one chick hits that big note at the end. That note. That's what she does right before you.
It doesn't matter. Well, all right. So the movie, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. What's the girl?
I-
Ariana Grande.
yeah.
And the other chick. I don't
Yeah.
know.
no, but she was fantastic.
What, Bill?
I said we're going through one extreme to another, from one extreme.
That's the whole point.
Hey, Billy, let me ask you this: would you, if it was a threesome, but now we're not talking 2 chicks. Now they're going to throw a guy in there with you.
I gotta pick this one though. Hold on. We
Yeah.
got-
Let me pick this one. Yeah.
Okay.
between the Wicked girls.
Yep. Or Sex in the City girls.
Oh, I gotta go Sex in the City girls on that one.
Hmm.
That's not. I mean, come on.
Okay.
You gotta. One of them's got to be gross. One of the 2 of each 3.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is trying to find someone gross,
Okay. Well, yeah.
and that's not nice to say Lizzo's gross, but she's not. Yeah.
Fuck her. Like,
Well, yeah, of course you have to. That's part of the deal. You can't leave her out.
I get so tired of this fucking. We're redefining beauty.
Okay.
Lizzo's beautiful. Fuck her. Like, she's a horrible person. She's
Yes, I hear she is. I hear she fat shames her dancers.
Yeah, so fuck her.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking
Lizzo.
You don't get to tell me what's pleasing to my eye. Don't ever fucking. That's so stupid. I'm not gonna shame anybody, but don't tell me the whole reason that she fucking wore a thong was so that people would remember her.
Yeah.
Because she's a big girl wearing a thong and she don't care.
I've had that happen before where you get people that they do things like, and they'll walk around you. It's almost like they do it just so you'll look at them, just so you'll say something. They want to start. You know what I mean? Yeah.
My buddy Jeff Dye said one of the funniest things on stage. He's like, if Lizzo's so beautiful, why do you get mad when I compare you to her?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was brilliant.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Talk about your weekend, Billy. Tell them how you knocked it out of the park there with the with the show.
Were you in that text group text today about the mic stands for the?
No, because Betty called me and I told her that you guys could figure it out.
Yeah, so she put us all on a text, right?
Yeah.
It is me and Bush and Dwayne and Jesus. What is wrong with Jonathan May?
What do you mean?
Jonathan May was in the text exchange.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I almost just said, well, according to Willie, we don't even want Jonathan May to show up.
I'm telling you. Okay, we did. Just so everybody knows, we did the show for the Baxter Athletic Department up in State Center. Jonathan May opened the show, doing his magic. Fucking crushed. I mean, crushed like I don't know, Bill Burr in Philadelphia. I mean, just I looked at which girl was with me. Dylan was with me because that was his school. I looked at him and said, I don't think I could follow this. Just absolutely. I've never seen a magician crush like, usually magicians, they're good and people go, oh, that's a good job. Oh, that was clever. Oh, just kind of, but this was like, yeah, it was nuts.
Was it like when like David Blaine would be in a locker room full of black dudes and they're all running around?
Yeah, exactly. You pound the table, then you have to run around the table, then that's what it was. It was insane.
Did you ever see that? Like David Blaine was in like the Cowboys locker room, Deion Sanders shit, like, they're all fucking running around.
Oh yeah, it turns into like a thing where they just go all nuts and yeah.
It's so funny.
Somebody scored
crowds. Jonathan May.
That was Jonathan May that night.
He was in their minds.
Absolutely nuts. Absolutely insane.
No, I had the gala. It went really well.
You came over and you read to me what the two bits you were going to do. The first one, as you were going to do, was the callbacks to the era of your time, which was hilarious. And then the second one was the touching, poignant one that you couldn't even get through in my fucking living room. So I don't know how you did it at the Victoria Lodge.
Well, I barely.
Yeah.
You did good, man. You did good.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. It's
sitting there. Ross Peterson was sitting with me, and Ross leans back and he goes, "I love that man."
Oh, there you go.
And I was like, "Go sit over there. You're creeping me out."
Yeah.
Ross said, "No, me, and I could just see me and Billy and Lizzo in a room together." Yeah.
Yeah. Me, Ross, and Lizzo having a threesome.
There you go. Yeah. Would you touch Ross more than Lizzo? Tell the truth.
I would probably kiss him more.
Totally cutting this clip.
But come here, Ross, speak out with me while Lizzo sucks my dick.
Oh.
What's funny is Chris, please seriously don't make a clip of me talking about Lizzo.
Not going to do that.
Because I really do not listen.
Chris puts all this stuff together for later on when he finally blackmails all of us. Yeah.
AI clips the stuff. If they feel that it's important, that's what happens. It's not me.
Lizzo wouldn't even give you the time of day. How dare you shame Lizzo? She would fuck her.
Do you know any Lizzo music? She had that one song that everybody knew. That was
I know she played some famous flute or something that was a big deal.
No. She had just a one big hit that everybody knew. I can't remember what it was.
All I know is she played the flute once, and she went to a Laker game with like a thong on with pants like Prince.
Oh.
And it was sitting courtside at a Laker game. Like that was my first thing where I was like, all right, this is a fucking spectacle. She's just doing this to be a spectacle.
But I understand the industry she's in. I mean, I guess you got to try everything you possibly can to get yourself noticed. So if that helped push her agenda a little more, God bless her, I guess.
Well, I mean, I'm talking shit about people that are more successful than me, and
Yeah.
so it's not
Mhm.
so to speak. But
Mhm.
once somebody's a shitty human, I just feel like it's
Yeah, you know what? That's where we're at nowadays. Is the fact that I'm tired of shitty humans. I'm tired of Donald Trump, just to watch him just be a fucking jerk to everybody. Skin flute, right? You know what? I love the skin flute. That's a joke. That's like, I'm 70, and that's like a joke that we used to use back in the 70s and 80s. Used to kill with it. The old skin flute. You always brought the skin flute out every once in a while.
I never liked it because it didn't make sense. I don't think it makes sense. Nobody jacks off like this.
I think it's more for like you blow the skin flute. Yeah.
Yeah, but nobody sucks a dick like this.
You don't know that you haven't been blown by everybody. You don't know. There might be somebody out there.
But he's like,
yeah, exactly.
Rolling a cigarette.
You might enjoy it. Yeah. You
Well,
get one of those. You get one of those old hippie chicks from back in the 70s, and you say, "Treat this like you're rolling a joint." You might like that. Think about what they used to do when they used to roll the old joints. They all the way across. I remember. Pack it in.
I don't want her to pack it in or like twist it up.
Twist it up at the end.
She can just do the ceiling portion of the joint.
Was there somebody in your group that was the best joint roller when you were a kid?
Yes.
Was there one guy that you had to have that had to roll all the joints?
We had one guy that rolled most of them. Yeah. Because just got to a point where none of us just even
little Cuban fella. Was that what it was?
Yeah. It was two.
Yes.
We had two Cubans sitting at a little table.
That's right.
Yeah. When we were in college, we
just
didn't
all
have,
day.
but we were able to afford two Cubans to sit there and roll up blunts for us.
Really, really tight ones. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, see, that's what you don't understand, Willie. Tight isn't necessarily good.
Tight's not the best. See, I have no idea what makes for a good joint.
Well,
do you want it looser? You don't want it too tight because it compounds the marijuana?
Yeah, you don't want it so tight you can't suck any air through it.
Okay, all right. Good to know.
When
I there are very few times that I smoked dope, it was always with my friends, and they always had a pipe, and I always took a hit off the pipe, and then I coughed for 30 minutes and I went outside, and then I never came back. That's what I would do.
Anxiety attack.
I'd start coughing, and I go outside, and then I say fuck it, and get in my car and go home.
You went home and sat on the couch and cried to your mom about you didn't know what was wrong with you. I don't know what's going on, Mom. I'm scared of everything. I'm just scared. I don't know why. I'm just scared. Did Dad really know Jimmy Hoffa? Like, seriously, I'm just scared.
It sounds just like me. It's like if I shut my eyes, it's like you're replaying my childhood.
What was the most irrational fear you had as a kid that you like cried to your, like you actually went to your mom and dad or something and were like,
first of all, no, that's the whole thing. You never went to them. I mean, there was a lot of fears, but you never brought them up. But I mean, when I was a kid, there were a lot of times when I remember we get out of the car and my dad would say, "Get in the house." Just we had to get in the house really quick. So I always knew there was like something outside that might get us, like a roll by or something. So I mean, but I never brought it up to my mom, or I definitely never brought it to my dad. But that was a fear that there's something's going to happen outside our house.
I don't even mean that kind of fear. I mean just irrational childhood fear. Just like I remember my little sister one time. She was like 3 or 4. Just lost her mind one night. She's just bawling, crying, and was like, "What's wrong?" And she was worried. She's like, "I'm afraid I'm gonna grow fat." Like she's afraid she's gonna be fat when she grew up, and she just fucking about it.
Was at the time when she holding on to some food while she was saying it? Was like she wasn't like eating a sandwich or something while she was crying, was she? Because that would be kind of ironic.
So I'm talking about like that. Did you ever have?
No. I just no.
Just like no monster in the closet, nothing under the bed, none of that shit.
No, none of that. No, I know. I there was never. You know, part of my problem is, Billy, is I don't remember a lot. I might have, but I can't. Like, for instance, when you talk about your school, when you did your speech and you're talking about the teachers and stuff,
Yeah.
I couldn't fucking tell you who any of my teachers were. I couldn't tell you where my locker was. I couldn't tell. I barely remember anything. And I don't know. I mean, I know it was over 50 years ago, but on the other hand, I still don't remember a lot. And I don't know why.
Names of my dad's teachers.
I mean, that's, yeah, I don't know how that works. Yeah.
About like my dad had I think it was his music teacher in elementary school. I think her name was Mrs. Longnecker.
Now, why did you know your father's teachers? Did he talk about them?
Just from my dad telling me stories about the kid. That my dad would read to us every night, bed, but a lot of times we'd have him just tell us a story.
Yeah.
And so he'd have all these stories he would tell us these stories about when he was a kid, you know, try to weave some kind of lesson in there. Like, I remember him telling me one story about hitting a girl in the face with a rock or something, and his dad losing his mind on him or something. And I think he told me some story about Mrs. Longnecker.
Mrs. Long. You know what's funny is Jenny and Pete, what do you call it? They were talking the other day over their house. Jenny and her brother's Pete. Pete's a year younger than Jenny. Now, Julie's their oldest sister, and then they have a brother, Steve. And Steve's just always been mean to him. He's a little bit. Steve's like 7-8 years older than Jenny. And then when he was little, he would tell Jenny and Pete that there were toys in the attic for Christmas. And he would describe the toys down to the detail, what everything was, and the shiny red object, blah, blah, blah. But then he would say, after he told them, I said, they're right up there. But on the other hand, there's a monster at the door. And so he would get him to where you got to go see all these great toys you're going to get. But on the other hand, if you go there, there's going to be a monster that will kill you. And Jenny and Pete, like when they were little kids, they were fucking just like, what are we going to do? He would drive them nuts like that. He would do it constantly. Then he also had a picture of a teacher that was at St. Anthony's that was an ugly woman named Mrs. McKernan. And he would take the picture and I don't know if he blew it up or anything, but he would chase him around with the picture, Mrs. McKernan, and chase him all over the fucking house with, it was some kind of mental psychological warfare. Yeah. He would chase him with the Mrs. McKernan picture. Yeah. Yeah. He was out of his mind.
I remember I had a cousin that would fold his eyelids up.
Oh, yeah, my brother Johnny used to do that.
That scared the piss out of me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember one time I went to bed one night. It was Christmas Eve.
Mm-hmm.
We had watched A Christmas Story. And you know the scene in A Christmas Story when Ralphie when he says, "Oh fuck."
Yeah.
And he gets home and she's got the soap in his mouth.
Yeah.
And he's like super mad at him. And he has that dream about he comes home and he's blind. And they're like,
yeah.
Oh, what happened? What's the matter? You know, oh, Ralphie, what got you to this lowly state? Ralphie's like, it was soap poison. I remember that scene, and then I went to bed that night for Christmas Eve, and I remember I had this fear of waking up blind. All of a sudden, I couldn't sleep. I went out to the living room, and I'm like, Mom, I'm afraid I'm gonna be blind in the morning. And my mom just fucking laughing at me.
Parents are cruel, man. I once told my mom, I was like, Mom, I'm really afraid of dying. And she goes, oh, well, don't worry about it. People just die in their sleep. And I was like, well, great. I can't fucking go to sleep now.
Okay, good night.
Guess I'm up all night.
Yeah.
I remember my mom and dad would always watch TV shows that scared the piss out of me, like Unsolved Mysteries, Rescue 911. Those shows always scared me because they were like real. And
see, I didn't have that problem because we only had like 2 channels when I was growing up. So it's a television
around the radio.
Yeah, by the time I went to bed, they were playing the national anthem. So that's all I saw was a flag. So
they were like, "Come on, kids, gather around the radio now."
That's right.
Hey, we're gonna Dick Tracy.
Yeah, it's bottom of the ninth, and up the bat comes Mordecai Brown. Yeah. He's quite the hitter.
And then there's Marla Hooch. What a hitter.
There you
No,
go. Threesome with Marla Hooch. There you go.
I remember, threesome with Gina Davis and Marla Hooch.
Who's Marla Hooch is from League of Their Own, right?
Oh, yeah.
Gina Davis and Marla Hooch, or Madonna and
Rosie O'Donnell.
Oh, I'm going Madonna and Rosie on that one all day long.
I don't know.
Yeah, Rosie will get it on with Madonna too. It'd be fun. You know, she could pretend I'm Tom Cruise and she's straight. That's what she used to do all the time on her talk show. Oh my God, Tom Cruise! I love Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise.
God damn it, Billy.
What was I going? Fuck! Now Chris made me forget what I was talking about. The teachers. So you were talking about me remembering these teachers and stuff.
Yeah, I envy people that have memories of the past because I don't know. I just have no idea. I mean, any memory I have is like just scattered. It's not. I mean, I don't have like you have a crisp memory of like waking up in the middle of the night and doing this and doing that, or you remember your teachers. You actually remember your classes and your teachers and your fellow students. I got none of that.
Wow, really?
Yeah. And I don't know why. I mean, I don't know if it's because I didn't enjoy it and I just didn't, although, like I remember playing Little League Baseball and I really enjoyed that, but I don't have clear memories of it. I mean, I have some memories, but not some people like you. I'm pretty sure you can remember entire games and at bats and certain plays. And you see, no.
I can remember a game-winning hit when I was 11. I can remember the first ball that got hit to me in T-ball.
Holy shit!
Yeah, I remember.
I don't remember any of that shit.
Really?
No.
You don't remember either?
I was thinking the other day when I moved Caitlin into college. I was thinking, I don't remember the day that my parents moved me into college. I have no memory or recollection of that day. Couldn't tell you. And it was such an icon. It's just something I will always remember about Caitlin, but I don't remember that.
Yeah. Dude, I can tell you, name a fucking grade.
Yeah, I can't.
The teacher.
Really? The 10th grade?
10th grade's a lot. What?
Science.
Seriously? Okay.
10th grade science.
That was Miss Bishop.
Fucking crazy.
I have no idea. 11th grade gym teacher.
Well, they were all gym. You had Coach King was the gym teacher.
Okay.
You can't go deeper in high school. You're just going to go with high school.
Oh, okay. 4th grade. 4th grade. Just didn't you only have one teacher in 4th grade?
Well, yeah. I mean, you had your music teachers and your.
See, now that I look back, there was me. I don't remember
all the real subjects.
Yeah.
Art teacher and a gym teacher and a music teacher, but then you had a teacher for everything other than that. So that would have been Miss Waite at Oak Park, 4th grade.
Holy shit!
Oak Park Pandas. There you go.
Really?
Willie, speaking of teachers, I was leaving your house today, and it dawned on me that my high school soccer coach used to live in that same neighborhood that you grew up, that you live in
right now.
Well, not now. He did when I went to high school, and he was Italian.
What's his name?
John Leo.
Oh yeah, he lived right around the corner, I think. Yeah,
almost up there by McKinley. Yes.
Yeah.
Why did you know where the high school soccer coach lived?
Because we had to meet him there one time to carpool to go to.
Also to try on shorts.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say.
Yeah. No, actually, I think we had an end of the year I think we had an end of the year barbecue or something in his house one year. So,
right on.
Oh.
He kicked me off the team at a game at Dowling. Made me go sit in the stands.
I want to see if you guys can stump me now.
Go ahead.
7th grade.
Well, so first of all, you say stump you. How the fuck we not know you're lying? I didn't
say I can just make shit up.
Seriously.
Okay, sure. Yeah, that's
Sure, Mrs. Thompson. I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah, you're right. I did have.
We do have a listener who has a question here. What is one conspiracy theory that you 100% believe in?
Oh, Donnie Rickles. Let me think. Is it a new one or old one? I mean, do you want to go back to like OJ time or JFK or just
one that you really believe in?
Well, I mean, I believe all the conspiracies about Trump. I believe that they faked. I believe he faked his assassination. I believe that they rigged all his elections that he won. I honestly do.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think he won. I don't think he won an election. I think that Elon Musk fucking did something with Starlink or something and fucked all the computers up, and that's why he won all 7 swing states. And he definitely didn't get shot. There's mine.
All right.
What about you, Billy?
Man, conspiracy theories are hard for me because they require so much cooperation from so many different people without anybody ever saying shit. But at the same time, they rely on being kind of unbelievable enough that people are going to be like, eh.
Do you think Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone and shot Kennedy?
Yes.
Let's do this.
I think.
Go ahead, Bill.
I think maybe. Well, one conspiracy I definitely believe, and I think, well, I don't know, it's kind of getting proven at this point now. I think that we funded cartels to overthrow governments.
Yeah, I could believe that happened. You know, it's weird. As I've gotten older, I used to think, like you said, the idea of what it would take to actually make something like that happen, all the people that would have to cooperate, that was like too far fetched. But as I'm getting older, I'm starting to realize that no, this shit could. Yeah, there's a lot of shit that could happen.
There's a great quote from George Carlin. He was on Bill Maher a long time ago, obviously, because he said, because he was talking, they were kind of talking about conspiracies or whatever.
Yeah.
And what George said is true. And he said there doesn't have to be a formal conspiracy when interests align. Like these politicians, they all went to the same schools. They belong to the same clubs. They have the same end goal in mind.
Yeah.
Right.
Therefore, they don't have to communicate. They just do everything that serves their best interest, and it helps each other.
Do you think that Epstein Island is as bad and horrendous and horrible as I think it is? I mean, do you think that they raped a bunch of children? Do you think that they actually murdered a bunch of children?
Yes,
I do. Yes. I think that all happened. Yeah.
And now I 100% believe Johnny Gosh's mom.
Yeah.
100%. Here's some famous conspiracy theories of all time. Let's see what your thoughts are on some of these. Area 51 and the alien cover-ups.
Okay, there's a good one. That's a good conspiracy that I, at this point, 100% believe some shit went down at Area 51 for sure.
Exactly. This universe and all the universe around it's way too big for us to be the only ones. Yeah, there's something that. Yeah.
Have you ever been to New Mexico? Either one of you?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've been there quite a few times.
Did you not notice that like the whole fucking tourist economy is based on alien shit?
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, there's just alien murals painted on buildings and fucking all kinds of. Hey, go see this museum and.
Well, I mean that's big in Vegas too, Area 51. I mean,
I believe it because you look at how society evolved, and then
so quickly,
after like the 1940s or 50s, things have exploded. But for the previous 2,000 years,
well, I mean, it's hard to explain pyramids because, first of all, if they were made by people of that time, they're pushing things around, and then they come to say that. I mean, the way they're designed, it's like almost to the the hundredth of an inch. How could that have done? How could they have done that?
Right.
Yeah, without some kind of help from somebody a lot smarter.
Well,
or
it doesn't
more.
mean they couldn't have come up with units of measurement.
No, they could have, but I mean the fact that they were so.
Look, I can't even get my fucking deck square back here when I was building it, and those motherfuckers were getting those pyramids just right.
Yeah, they were the aliens were the first ones to come up with pussy hair as close as that's which is a unit of measurement. A lot of people don't know that.
A lot of people don't know that. Aliens.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that.
A lot of people don't know that.
That's right.
A lot of people don't know that. The just so happens the bricks on the pyramids are 2 cunt hairs apart everywhere.
Here you go.
A lot of people don't know that.
All right. The moon landing was faked. Claims that NASA staged the Apollo 11 moon landing on a film set to win the space race.
I remember watching that. I was 12 years old when that went down. You know what? I mean, I want to believe it's real, but I mean, think about that. That was 50 years ago. I mean, wow.
Here's the thing, dude.
70 years ago, right? It was in the 50s, right?
No, it was 1968.
The real question is
when he landed.
Did Louis Skolnick and Betty Childs actually do it on the moon?
Who's that?
What are you talking about? Is this Revenge of the Nerds?
What fucking weird movie are you talking about now that I have no reference to?
Donnie wants to know if Stevie Wonder was faking it.
That is a fun conspiracy theory.
That is.
Yeah.
9/11 is an inside job.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
The one thing that bothers me is the one building 7 or whatever.
Well,
it's really hard to explain that one.
What, that it didn't fall?
Or whatever. There's one building that didn't get hit by planes that fell. I can't remember.
No.
So fucking far. So no, I guess not.
I don't believe that conspiracy.
Death of Princess Diana was actually an assassination by the British
assassination. Man,
that shit.
Take my character, man.
They assassinated that bitch. Shit, she had no chance.
Assassinating motherfuckers, man.
It said assassinate out. The assassinator. And that's all she wrote. She was assassinated.
Then they picked her up in an ambulance. Pulled into the emergency room. Like, man, they assassinate bitches.
Hit me, please.
And then they went to Canada. They went to the hospital in Canada after the assassination attempt. Because they got universal health care there.
That's right. I don't know if she was. I don't know if she was a. Nah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's a tough one because
okay,
you're relying on. First of all, other people are potentially going to die in a situation like that.
Well, see, but the Trump thing. See, I think that they did. I think they got that kid and they said, "Okay, here's the deal. We're going to let you up here to shoot it. Don't shoot at him. Just shoot somewhere." And the kid probably went, "What if I shoot somebody else? We don't give a fuck. Just don't hit the president." And we'll scoop you up, and then we'll bring you to an island. And you can live happily ever after. And then they kid shot the thing, and he killed somebody else, and then they fucking whacked the kid anyway. There you go.
The final one is the Illuminati, a supposed secret society controlling global politics, economics, and entertainment from the shadows.
I think there's something bigger than we know that's doing it. I don't think it's an Illuminati per se, but I think there is something. I mean, there's some about all these billionaires. When you come to look at when they're talking about it at the Epstein thing, that how many billionaires were actually on the island. But yeah, I think people with large money control more things than you think.
The thing that's hard with that stuff is like, if all this is true, why is Steve Jobs dead?
Yeah. Well,
you know what I mean, like,
because pancreatic cancer is a motherfucker. That's why.
All of these things are true.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't there be a lot of rich guys that are still alive?
You mean like Mr. Burns from The Simpsons and keep him alive? Yeah.
Put his head in a fucking
like Ted Williams. Yeah.
Well, no, I mean like Futurama. There's the fucking dude.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
How do you know that Steve Jobs doesn't have his head in a little container somewhere?
Yeah.
I think we
could control an Apple.
Maybe we're getting farmed in the parts.
Did you ever see the show called Timeless?
No.
It was on Channel 13, and it was basically about these people that are chasing somebody else that learned how to time travel, and this guy is actually trying to stop this organization called Rittenhouse, which basically controls
You know what I think?
the entire history of the United States and has manipulated everything. And they go back in time and they try to chase this guy. It was really good.
So, okay, let me ask you this. If you can go back in time and change something, if you had the opportunity to go change one thing in time, what would you change? And it doesn't have to be big. I mean, like me, I would go back and make sure my brother didn't get on the plane that killed him. That would be my change. Now, I mean, you could go back and kill baby Hitler or whatever you want to do, but what would be your change?
Mine would be the same thing. I would go back and make sure that my brother didn't put a bag over his head when he was 3.
There you go. Yeah. Billy?
I don't know. There's a few chicks I wouldn't have fucked.
I was just gonna say the janitor lady from last week.
Definitely still would have humped the wrestling buddy. That still would have happened.
Yeah. Okay, now we'll take away the personal stuff, Chris. Now you can do something major. What would you do? Like do you go back and tell everybody on the Titanic, hey, let's not sail today, or do you go?
Yeah, I don't give a shit about those guys.
No, okay, yeah.
You
kill baby Hitler.
I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm scraping every dime that I got, and I'm betting on Buster Douglas.
There you go. There you go.
That's what I'm doing.
And then you're in jail because you gamed the system. They're like, look at this guy fucking. Well, how'd you know?
You know, I think about like in like Back to the Future when Biffy got that book that had all the numbers and everything.
Yeah.
All you need is one day. Just say, just give me the lottery numbers. I don't even care what lottery. I don't care if it's the $1 billion one or the $200 million one. Just let me have the numbers right before, and I'll be happy with
I would have go back in time and buy a bunch of shares in Google.
Yeah, there you go.
Or
Amazon, Facebook.
Like.
But let's say you got to stop a major tragic thing from happening.
Okay. I don't know how you would stop 9/11.
Just so I don't have.
You stop 9/11 by going to 2 different airports and saying this plane can't take off.
Oh, I'm sure that would have worked.
Yeah. That's not going to work.
No, that's right.
What am I, John McClane? I'm just going to break into the tower and
just you yelling at the lady at United thing, going, "Listen, I don't care."
They would have thrown you in a room.
Yep.
And then the planes would have hit the buildings, and then they would have arrested you because
because I was in on it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm trying to fucking tell you.
That's right.
No, you don't understand. We were on a podcast and we were asked.
And I got this time travel thing.
That's right, exactly.
So, all right, let's take a break. Come back.
Take a break.
We'll come back. We'll do some Reddit, do some porn star.
Country singer.
Country singer. Yes, I'll make sure it's right. Why are
you acting so exasperated, dude?
I'm not.
It's very important that
it is. We should do it correctly. You're right. I apologize.
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah. All right. Let's get away from our sponsors.
Buying or selling a home is one of the biggest decisions you'll ever make. That's why choosing the right real estate team matters. The Jenny Farrell team with RE/MAX Concepts has been helping families across the Des Moines metro find the right home since 1998. Born and raised right here in the community, Jenny understands the neighborhoods, the market, and what truly makes a house feel like home. Whether you're buying your first home, upgrading your space, or preparing to sell, the Jenny Farrell team provides expert guidance every step of the way, from market analysis and listings to negotiations and closing. Their consultative approach means you'll feel confident, informed, and supported throughout the entire process. Jenny Farrell Team, RE/MAX Concepts. Call or text 515-779-7500. Visit jenniferfarrell.remax.com. Experience you can trust. Results you can move into.
In the heart of Des Moines, one name stands above the rest. Step inside, where tradition still matters. Warm, familiar, unmistakably Iowa. where every guest is welcomed like family. Service that's personal and never rushed. Fresh starts made daily. Iowa beef, hand-seasoned. Guided by fire, built on flavor. Served with pride. A bar as bold as the menu. Featuring the old-fashioned we're known for. A place that stays with you long after the night ends. Iowa Beef Steakhouse, 1201 East Euclid Avenue, Des Moines. Steak.
Right here in Iowa, we don't mess around when it comes to food. Creasman Foods is raising the bar on frozen pizza. Bold sauce, loaded toppings, and crust that actually holds up when you grab that second slice. This isn't just another box in the freezer aisle. This is Iowa-made pizza, built on real food service experience and brought straight to your local grocery store. You can find Creasman Foods at Hy-Vee, Fairway, and other local retailers across the state. And if you don't see it, ask for it by name. Because if you're already buying frozen pizza, you might as well buy one that brings serious flavor to the table. Creasman Foods, Iowa-made. Big flavor, no shortcuts.
Gentlemen, let's be honest. Finding the perfect gift for your wife or girlfriend isn't always easy. You want something thoughtful, stylish, and unique. And that's exactly what you'll find at Styled by JJ Boutique. Julia Bradshaw and her team strive to be your go-to boutique for casual, boho, and chic clothing and accessories, helping women elevate their style one piece at a time. Located right here in Johnston, Iowa, Styled by JJ brings trendy, high-quality fashion that boosts confidence without breaking the bank. So, if you're looking for a gift that says, I get you, instead of I tried, head to Styled by JJ Boutique. Because nothing makes her smile like feeling beautiful. Styled by JJ Boutique, where style meets confidence. Visit our Johnston location or shop online at styledbyjjboutique.com.
Not every animal gets a fair shot. But that's exactly what Animal Lifeline of Iowa is here to change. Since 1986, they've been stepping in for the ones who need it most. Injured, abused, orphaned, and special needs cats and dogs across Iowa. This isn't just a shelter, it's a lifeline. As Central Iowa's only no-kill shelter dedicated to special needs animals, they provide life-saving care, rehabilitation, and the opportunity for every animal to find a forever home, no matter how long it takes. But here's the deal. They can only save as many lives as the community supports. So get involved. Donate online. Hit up the Animal Lifeline thrift store, where every purchase fuels their mission. Or, better yet, find your next best friend and adopt. Because every tail wag, every purr, starts with someone like you. Animal Lifeline of Iowa, where we provide much-needed TLC and a safe space until they find their home.
All right, and we're back. Sorry, I got distracted. I'll come to it in a second. This is this week's adoptable from the Animal Lifeline shelter.
Look at Delilah.
$50. You can go adopt an adult dog until May 31st. This is Delilah.
Look at her.
Yeah, she's beautiful. A little 5-year-old Labrador retriever. Sweet, vibrant, doesn't like fireworks, which I agree with. I don't either, Delilah.
Yep.
Totally fine. So contact the Animal Lifeline, and you can adopt Delilah today.
You know, that is something I've never really understood is our fascination with fireworks. Like,
I cannot.
I don't either. I've never been, I like in our neighborhood, they used to have the guys and they would say, you want to light? I said, I don't want nothing to do. I said, I'll go over here, but I don't need to light it. I don't need to be close to it. I don't need to.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
No.
All right, Billy, we got something going on this summer.
we do, man. Every single month. Every fourth Saturday. Danny T sold one ticket already.
All right.
Tickets are what, $5? And
$5. Hopefully we'll sell them out, man. 60 tickets per show. It's going to be fun. It's going to be really interesting.
Yeah.
It'll
so.
It'll be cool to have the crowd be able to contribute and really dissect, just go in the green room a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
yeah, You can go to Billy's Facebook page. You can click on the links. He's got the links in the comments here. And you can go purchase those tickets. June 27th is Danny T. Of course, you have one on May 30th, which tickets are all sold out on that, right, Bill?
Right. Yep. May 30th is sold out. So, ain't no reason to talk about it no more.
That's right. So, Bill, I went to your Facebook page to get this. And I don't know why I've never noticed this before, but do you know that you have a link to your MySpace page on here?
Yeah. Does it work?
Yeah, I logged in. Somehow my password remembered my password to my MySpace. I mean, your photos aren't linked right now. This is it doesn't show me the photo. They're all broken. But this is apparently a photo of Gary Lewis. It's 4 a.m. and you're sober, Billy. I want to stay. I don't know what this photo is.
I don't think I've ever had MySpace.
Dude, MySpace was the shit. It would play music when you'd get there, and
MySpace was awesome.
Yeah,
I don't think I ever had MySpace. Yeah,
I was like, what is this?
You made your own little playlist for people.
Yeah,
It was crazy.
It was crazy. Oh, I was like,
it was like MySpace too. You could make almost like your own website on there.
Yeah, you could make your own web page or whatever. It was super cool.
Yeah, like Facebook is just so basic. Like MySpace, you had made your own whole background and everything.
Yep.
Don't remember.
All right.
I was gonna ask you, Willie, you were talking about how you don't remember any of this.
Yeah.
Do you guys think do you think you guys are normal or I'm normal?
You're like an idiot savant or something. I don't know exactly how to.
I think you're normal because there are a lot of times people have conversations and I'll be like, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Twitter's a great example. People are talking about these games and what happened at this game in 2015, and I'm like, I barely remember half the games I watched last year.
I'm talking about.
I remember iconic parts, but I'm just saying, that kind of memory. I used to have a really good memory like that. I just don't have it anymore.
I mean, it's selective memory, obviously. I mean, like for instance, like the stupid shit I remember about the Cubs. I like the Cubs. I'm not obsessed with them, but that stupid shit that I remember, I don't know why I remember that. I mean, but
do you think that your brain has replaced memories with
yes?
Memories? Like, do you think that 47? Do you think you remembered all your teachers?
Nah, I don't know. I was never good at that.
No.
Have you ever done this though? Have you ever thought you remembered something and then after you thought about it, you're thinking, did I remember that or am I making that up in my head? You ever done that?
I do that all the time.
Yeah. And I want to say something to somebody. I'm thinking, oh my God, I could tell about this memory. But then I'm thinking, that might not even be a memory. That might be just something I just fucking concocted in my head.
Here's what I used to tell my mom and dad. I'd be like, this and I know it happened, right? Like 100% this happened. And they're like, you're making that shit up. I don't know what you're talking about. Literally the other day, Caitlin tells me this story about what I did. And I was like, I've never done that in my entire life.
Oh yeah.
And she's like, yeah, you totally did. And so it's full circle now. I'm just the old person that doesn't remember shit.
Yeah. I'm that I've had people come up to me and say, do you remember when you blah, blah, blah? And I'll actually say, that sounds like me. But I can't really verify it or not. I have no idea if I did that. Yeah.
So I didn't really have sex with Tina Turner.
No, I don't think you did. No, I think you're making that.
I think it was probably very.
Unless it was a wrestling buddy. Was there a version of Tina Turner as a wrestling buddy?
That was my first wet dream.
Tina Turner?
Yeah.
And you said you loved her, and she said to you, "What's love got to do with it?"
Nothing.
Yeah, that's right.
Do with it. It was just about me and Tina. Meshing our bodies as one. It was weird because I remember. Here's what I remember about Tina Turner. I never knew who Tina was until What Love Got to Do with It. Tina Turner, where she's walking,
the movie,
jacket, right?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Love got to do.
I did not.
That's because Ike Turner would have beat the shit out of you if you were thinking about it.
I didn't think she was attractive. I thought she was old, right?
Yeah.
This is like the 80s. I'm a kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I just remember everybody talking about how hot she was. And I was like, what? Tina Turner, right? The only Tina Turner I knew was Jean Jacket. What's Love Got to Do with It, Tina Turner? Well, for some odd reason, 14-year-old me or whatever, the first wet dream, I was have.
And this is around the same time Whitney Houston was around, but you went Tina Turner instead of Whitney Houston.
Got to do with it, Tina Turner even.
Yeah, okay.
She was literally wearing the outfit from the video.
I don't want to break it to you, but 1984, what's love got to do with it? She was only 44 years old.
That's what I mean. I thought she was old. I was a little kid, so I thought she was old.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Think about how old we are, those kids.
Yeah.
Threesome, Tina Turner and Lizzo. You doing that?
Tina Turner and Lizzo?
Tina Turner and Oprah Winfrey.
Which Oprah, though? Fat Oprah, skinny Oprah? You can get all kinds of Oprahs. I like the Oprah when she was real skinny and like she had the giant head and no body. She looked like a Tootsie Pop.
I don't think I could do Oprah because then like Stedman would probably have to watch. Probably be some weird
or
thing.
Gayle King.
Or and Oprah would be yelling, and you get an orgasm, and you get an orgasm, and you get a.
Speaking of orgasms,
is it singing on a stage tonight, swinging for the fence in the bright ball light, or a name you seen at 2 a.m. Don't lie. Tell me now, who's this guy? Singer, a ball player, singer, or a late night porn star with future so bright? Ring.
Mikey Squints Palladores.
All right. Contestant number 1, Blaze Alexander. Country singer, baseball player, porn star.
I want to say country singer for the win.
Blaze Alexander is a porn star.
Blaze Alexander, American professional baseball infielder for the Baltimore Orioles of the Major League Baseball. His Major League Baseball debut was in 2024.
Damn.
Option number 2, Buck Adams, country singer, baseball player, porn star.
Well, all country singers have 2 first names, and Buck Adams that's a country singer. Buck Adams.
I think Buck likes to fuck.
Buck likes to fuck. That makes sense too.
Buck be fucking porn star.
Buck Adams, he is an actor and director in the porn industry.
There you go.
Such hits as It's a Mommy Thing number 3, Not Far from Heaven, and Boobs a Poppin'. Pink Eye number 4.
What?
Pink Eye number 4.
What number 4?
Pink Eye number 4.
Let's see what IMDb says about Pink Eye number 4.
I'm dizzy.
There's no.
They probably farted during 69.
Unfortunately, there's no plot information here, so we'll just have to assume.
Yeah, right now. Stop doing all the weird shit with your eyes.
Number 3, Bryce Matthews. Bryce spelled Brice. Country singer, baseball player, or porn star.
Country singer.
I agree. That dumb spelling makes me think he's a country singer.
Bryce Matthews, an American professional baseball infielder for the Houston Astros.
Bitch.
He made his major league debut in 2025. Willie's got 0 today.
That's right.
Bill's got 1.
All right.
Number 4, Evan Stone, country singer, baseball player, porn star.
Porn.
Country singer.
Evan Stone, the 3rd actor in history to receive the AVN Award for Male Performer of the Year, born in Ames, Iowa, and was raised by his adoptive father, who worked as a firefighter in Dallas, Texas. Such iconic roles as Tico in Bikini Cave Girl, Captain Edward Reynolds in Pirates, and Todd as W. Des Dallas again in 2007. Or
it's all classics.
Yeah, these are classic. Or the Porn Nazi, a Seinfeld parody.
Like the Soup Nazi. No porn for you.
No cock for you.
Yeah, that's right. No cock for you.
No flashlight for you.
All right, this is the tiebreaker.
Okay.
Zach McKinstry, country singer, baseball player, porn star.
I'll let you go first, Billy.
Baseball player.
Country singer.
Zach McKinstry, American professional baseball utility player for the Detroit Tigers.
Let's go.
Previously played for the Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs, Willie.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Fuck. Now really fuck them.
And that is this week's
Baseball
episode
player.
of
Okay.
that like
country singer, baseball player, porn star. All right, here we go.
the baseball player
Question number 1
that
from
never
Reddit.
Mm-hmm.
How do I, female, stop feeling some type of way after self-pleasure with toys in a sexless marriage with my husband? My husband and I have been married together 8 years, married for 3. I've always had the higher sex drive and much more adventurous. Our sexual histories are pretty similar, but our preferences are not. He prefers sex at night, mostly missionary, and isn't into foreplay. That's tough for me because I orgasm mainly through clitoral stimulation. He doesn't like giving oral and isn't great at it when he does try. Most of it, not all the time, I fake orgasms when we do have sex. I'm currently 7 months pregnant with our second, and my libido is through the roof. I've been very open about him wanting more sex, especially now before postpartum recovery, and he agreed. But his actions haven't matched that. On a recent trip, I brought toys and hinted heavily that I wanted intimacy. I handled things myself. Only after hearing me did he join in, and honestly, underwhelming compared to what I do for myself. Lately, I've just stopped initiating and just take care of myself. He'll see the toys in the bathroom and joke, wow, thanks for the invite. But I'm pretty much done putting myself out there just to be turned down. Here's where I'm struggling. I know there's nothing wrong with self-pleasure, but I still feel off afterwards, embarrassed and ashamed. How do I refrain from this, and should I feel negatively about meeting my own needs?
Nah, she should just keep doing what she's doing. Ain't nothing gonna change. Just keep doing what you're doing. There's no answer to this. There's nothing gonna change. He ain't gonna change. She ain't gonna change. Just keep doing what you're doing.
her feelings don't have anything to do with him. Her feelings are shame about like she like grew up Catholic or some shit. She's got some deep rooted something.
Yeah.
That makes that shame a thing. Like she's having a somewhat sexless marriage and he's not giving her what she wants, and she's
so she's got to just keep doing what she's doing, right?
He's giving her the half chub. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, he's hitting her with the half chub. Hit her with the half chub.
It sounds like she'd be pretty easy to please. It's too bad.
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for telling my wife that I could hire someone to cook and clean if she can't, and she go to work instead? Am I the asshole for telling my wife? So my wife and I have been married for a year, and we've been together 3. I'm 40, she's 36, and we have no kids. In her previous marriage, she was always a stay-at-home mom or stay-at-home wife. And when we started dating, she said she enjoyed it and asked if I was fine with that. She said she was a good cook and always stayed busy, and I said it was fine as long as the house was clean and I was well fed. Then I was happy. We've been living here now 2 months, and my wife has stopped cooking and cleaning like she used to. She says it's because the food here is so cheap that what's the point of cooking? And I told her I preferred home-cooked meals, that if she wasn't holding her up into the bargain and cooking and cleaning, that she needed to get a job, and I could just hire a local person to do it for $400 a month. She got really mad, started saying how she could get a job in a low-wage country, and told her she could try to get one remote like I had, and she got even more mad. I expect her to cook and clean while I just lounge around, but I explained to her that what we are living on is the rent money from the house I paid off before we married and my nest egg that I also have had before we're married. Am I being unreasonable here? Am I the asshole? Also, I know someone will ask, so yes, I do have a prenup, is what he wrote.
I just don't think they should be married anyway. There's a
just wants her around for convenience.
They should meet that other couple. Maybe he could bang on that broad, keep her happy.
Oh yeah, it just sounds doomed to me.
Yeah, it's doomed.
Sounds doomed.
Yeah, I don't care. They're both assholes, and get out of it and go do something else.
Hit for tat, no matter what.
Yeah.
All right.
Fuck.
Here we go. Am I overreacting for telling my wife's best friend to leave us alone during our vacation? I planned this trip with my wife about 3 months ago, and we've been working nonstop for a long time. So this was supposed to be our chance to finally get away and just spend some real time together. With this trip, I finally felt it was time to get some alone time with my wife and with her, and we can just tan, enjoy some good food, and not care about friends' responsibilities and just hang out like a couple. I've not really told her anything about me feeling that her friend is getting a little too much into our lives, since it is her long-term friend, and I feel like I would just be a dick mentioning it. But at this point, it's not. The point is that when we checked in and went to the pool, her friend showed up. Her friend, my wife, obviously got happy and smiley, but I honestly got pissed. I told her that to randomly show up on someone's vacation that was planned for a couple is unacceptable and frankly rude. She told me to calm down, and my wife just gave me an eye. But I kept pushing and saying I would appreciate some alone time with my wife, and I don't want her around. And after she left, and now my wife is super pissed at me on how I talked to her friend, and I feel like maybe I overreacted and could have handled it a better way. But at the same time, I was just tired of her being around all the time.
So I mean, they're on a vacation right now. They're in a different location than home, and the friend showed up.
And this bitch showed up.
Well, that I mean,
his wife told her to.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. So yeah, he can't win on that one. But I don't think he's an asshole. I mean, if this woman showed up at some other vacations, like Jesus Christ. But on the other hand, he might, if he knows his wife at all, he might have been able to handle a little better than he did. But that's kind of wild. I mean, to show up someplace. I'd be like, if I went to Vegas with my wife and all of a sudden one of her friends showed up in Vegas, like, hi, hey, and be like, hey, what are you doing here? I mean, you knew we were coming. Why are you here?
Yeah. He's not an asshole for being annoyed by it. He just probably was an asshole the way he probably
the way he
probably snapped on her right away. Like, what the fuck are you doing here? You know?
Yeah, exactly.
He probably just, but yeah, not an asshole for the feelings, but probably a little bitch at the end of the day.
Probably a little bitch.
Yeah. I mean, people that are writing these scenarios on Reddit in the first place are kind of little bitches.
Yeah.
Like at the beginning, like in the first place. Like, what are you going to the internet?
I will tell you, the majority of these I read, I'm just like, you already know the answer. Why are you fucking answering this? So
they're just bored.
All right. I found this question to be, I don't know, kind of up your guys' alley. What is your biggest pet peeve about how stand-up is depicted in movies and television?
They make it look so much easier. Oh, for instance, there was just a movie that came out called "Is This Thing On?" with I can't think of the guy's name. Funny guy.
Oh no,
the guy that does the Smartless with
Will Arnett.
Will Arnett. And here he is, and he finally he gets a fight with his wife, and he ends up showing up at the Comedy Cellar in New York, open mic night. Next thing you know, they make it sound like, oh, you're going on tomorrow night, and you're going on, you don't go to the Comedy Cellar as an open micer, and then next thing you know, you're working every night of the week. I mean, they make it look like, you know, he's just, and then of course, the first night he gets up there, he's just talking about what he feels, and he kills. Just it's none of it's that easy. None of it.
Yeah, they do make it look far too easy most of the time.
Yeah, and they make it look easy. It's like you just can't go. Hey, fuck, you can't go to the Funny Bone and just get on stage. I mean, that doesn't happen. And if you do get on stage and you're just talking about whatever it is you want to talk about, you're not killing.
No,
you know, I just that's the
Well, he was a natural, man.
Yeah, that's exactly what they make it look like. Yeah,
he's a fucking savant.
Yeah. So that's the stuff that I don't like. That's the stuff that's like, come on, give me a break.
I remember my first couple times on stage, I thought it was easy.
Well, I mean, the first time I was on stage, I mean, I can actually show the film. It was easy for me. I did, but you know,
me too. I got humbled after a while, but
yeah, exactly. You do get humbled after a while, but and that's another thing. The first time you get on stage, it's not like you get right back on stage. It's not like they let you.
Yeah.
Wherever you're working, you're not on stage every night in front of a professional crowd. I mean, an actual crowd. I mean, granted, if you want to go to places that are open mics every night, yeah, you can get on stage, but it's not like you can show up at the Funny Bone every night and get a guest set.
Or my first time on stage, I did 10 minutes and crushed, at least by those standards. I was better than the rest of those guys that I've been and do the same 5 minutes every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then the next week I did 10 more that was also completely different shit. Had another great set. And I remember this dude, God, his name was Ray Bradley, I think.
Ray Bradley. That sounds familiar. Yeah.
I got an agent in LA. I can hook you up. Like, just you're a genius. Like, that 10 minutes, like, second time on stage. Out of there thinking I was the cock of the fucking walk, dude. Ray Bradley goes, I got
Ray Bradley's gonna hook me up.
Agent in LA. Shut.
All right. I'm hesitant to show this because it's not it needs cleaned up. It didn't do a very good job, but I found this new AI video software and created a video of a claymation Willie using the audio where he was bitching because people were calling him idiots. So do we want to see it even though it's not super great?
Sure.
Okay. So let me upload the video file here. So
life, not being called an idiot very much. I mean, maybe by friends, but with this show and the people that talk on it and what happens in Facebook, if you mention something political, I've been called an idiot more times in the last 2 weeks than I have in my entire fucking life.
Yeah. You know why?
Why?
Because for the first time in your entire fucking life, people have seen you take an actual stance on something.
Why am I dirty at the start of it? But the things we're getting called idiots for, like on this show especially, just I mean, if you could say, hey, I think maybe I could whip that girl in a fight.
That's it. I don't know why you were dirty at the beginning. I have no idea. And then all of a sudden it started maneuvering off of you. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And it's not, I don't know. I got to learn how to use the software, but I think we could have some fun with this thing.
Yeah.
For sure.
I look good as a clay guy.
Yeah. It's all right. So there's all kinds of, so you can create using different styles. There's animation, pen and ink, some retro 80 type stuff.
You think about the AI, you think about back in the day when they used to do the claymation like Gumby or whatever it was. Yeah. They had to actually fool the guy and take a picture. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like to do like a video of something like that. You talk to those people that did it, and they were like, "Well, to make a 5-minute film, it took them a month."
Yep.
Now you can just. That's wild.
Yeah. So something to play around with. I don't think I'm going to pay for it. But all right, we're done.
Okay. Dishes are done, man.
What do we got? Anything coming up this next week? Or just
May 1st.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you about. There's one thing that you mentioned when I read you the thing. You were saying how at Dowling or whatever, people don't care that much. Like, remember that?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Like you were talking about, because I did put a lot of time into that. Like,
oh yeah, okay. With the thing that you did, yeah. I mean, like when I've done things for Dowling or some other people. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, they're very interested in raising money for the school and things. But I mean, the how personal you got with it and how much it did mean to you.
Right.
I mean, you took it to a level that, I mean, at Dowling, I mean, we've done things, but it never got to where, I mean, you could see your love for North High. And I personally have never seen anything like that with Dowling High as far as I was concerned, that matched that. That was very special what you did.
You got no goddamn kids.
Yeah, exactly. Well, maybe that's it. Yeah. Plus the fact that, your feelings, you get all pussy like with your feelings and everything too. So that
wow. Well, that's a good spot to end at.
No, what Billy did was, you ought to put that on there somewhere. So if anybody wants to watch it, you should have it to where they could watch the thing you did. Because
we have the valedictorian one. I did not.
the whole thing.
That's on me. I did not know that you were going to go into a whole speech. I didn't realize that, or I would have taped that as well.
Well, the Hutch one was beautiful because he read it to me in my living room, and he had trouble getting through it just in my living room. So I can't imagine what it was like.
He got through it. He did good.
Yeah. What did Hutch come up to you afterwards, Billy?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
My dude. All right, y'all. Well, let's we'll see you next week.
I'll probably see you. Sadly, I'll probably see you before anyway. So
sadly.
All right, we're out of here.
I'll be happy if I see you, Willie.
Love you guys.
Love you. Go ahead and say it, Billy. Billy left and didn't even say I love you. He's not.
Fuck you, Billy.
Yeah, pussy.
Just a mic in a dream. Now we ride this circuit, chasing that scene. Every heckle, every cheer, every silent stare made us sharper, made us bolder. We ain't going nowhere.